Hey guys, it's Omar Colom. We are here with the Epiphan video box. It just came hot off the press, as you would say. Super excited to get this box and kind of go through it. So without further ado, let's just open this thing up, right? Got my little handy dandy Gerber here, which you should all have out there if you're in the industry. These are actually the kind of newer ones and they're really, really pretty. I like this one a lot. Not mine, this is Rich's, really cool. But I'm gonna go ahead and dig into this guy. So I'll cut this up here. So far it's just a regular box, no big deal, right? I'm gonna open this up, see what's inside. So this is the Pearl Nano from Epiphan Video, right? I'm really, really excited to open this one up. I've been doing some research on it. I'm gonna go ahead and open this guy up and see what's inside. So right now we're looking at it. It looks pretty clean. I like the design here. I like the packaging. I'm really excited about it. So here comes the Epiphan Nano. When you guys first get this box, it's got get connected, do this format SD cards, kind of a little quick guide here, which we'll go over real quick. But I like the displays, I like the colors, it's really good. And here is the Pearl itself, right? So Epiphan Video Pearl, as you guys can see. It's a nice little sturdy design. Looks like you got some vents here on the side. On this side, all metal. I like that a lot compared to some of the other ones out here for web streaming. This one is actually pretty good. So we can see on the back here already, I got XLR inputs left and right. So 1 and 2. I can do also RCA, HDMI pass-through, so I can put a monitor on here and watch what's going on. Although I additionally have a monitor in the front, which I think is really interesting. And then I have HDMI inputs, again, on this side right here. And I have SDI. So these are professional grade cables, not that cheapy stuff that we see some of the other competitors that we have out there. So PoE, so PoE plus, so power over Ethernet, HDMI out, and USB, USB to connect some stuff, and then power, which we'll go over in just a second. But I do want to go over real quick. I like how there's a video here to see in the front, and the other box had a kind of demo of that, and we'll show you guys that a little bit later about how the video looks on there. SD card is for memory internal to this, as well as, which we'll open this up in a second, there's also a PCIe card you can put in here to have internal as well. So you can put a 1 terabyte inside of here versus a 32 or 1 terabyte SD card. So it's pretty much kind of one of those scenarios where you can get this in there for your web streaming, get it to the world, and then as soon as you're done, have that recording and give it to your clients. So nice little box. Wouldn't be rack mountable, but right, you can see off the front here, record button, stream button. We'll give some power to this as well, see what happens there. And then you have an audio output here, which is actually really cool. So I can monitor my audio, I can do the records, I got a quick visual here. Menu controls are here, very quick and easy to understand. So good little layouts. And Pro XLR cables. Everything here feels really, really good. It's kind of sturdy and heavy. I kind of like that. Again, compared to some of the other ones you have out there, this looks pretty good. I like that the vents in here, you can see clearly through them. I like that there's a little fan on one of the sides here that you can tell it's going to take some stuff there. But let's keep going, right? So this is really cool. We're gonna, again, I'll open this up in just a second. I want to see what else is in the box. So clearly, right, good design again. It's a little power sign there. Go ahead and open this up. And I got my universal power supply, which I definitely like a lot. I'm going to pull this out here. And we are in the US, so I need the US one, which is this guy. All right? I'm going to go ahead and put this back in the box. And I need power, so I'm going to take this out. This is becoming more and more kind of standard now, right? Where you're getting the brick with multiple different adapters for different regions. And then it just pops right in here. There we go. And then also you're getting a lot of these now where it's this kind of attachment that locks into place, which is really, really good. Obviously versus, let's say, HDMI, which doesn't, unless you have a certain cable, but generally doesn't sit there and connect to anything. Whereas the BNC, you can connect it and lock it in place. But yeah, so you can get power, plug it in there, and you can lock that right into place. It's pretty tight. Yep. Got no wiggles, no jiggles right out the box. That's great. So I'm going to put this back in here. Future stuff, just in case. But yeah, so this is the Epiphan Pearl, and I just coincidentally have a power here. So before I get to there though, I want to open this up real quick. Got some information here about what's going on. My model number. This is the Nano, just so you know, and I want to open this up so I can see internally that PCI box, or PCIe that I want to get into, right? I just coincidentally have the right tool for that at the right moment. So yeah, so pretty simple. Screws right here. Take the screw off, put your PCIe card into there. Now you have an internal piece of hardware for recording. Sorry, internal recorder, piece of hardware for recording. So yeah, pretty simple, right? Open this up, take one screw out, put your PCIe card in there, close it back up, and you can do that on the go, which is great. Little flap right here comes into place, and this is all metal, all sturdy. I really like that a lot. Definitely roadworthy for our industry. I think they're always in the road, always on the move. So I'm really glad that this is like built tough, right? All right, so I'm gonna flip this back over real quick, and I got a little power outlet right here. I'm just gonna plug this into and get this out of my way. And it's booting up right now, so I'll let that do its thing. So it's booting up. I'm looking at the back here real quick just to double check something. 12 volt DC, HDMI in, HDMI pass-through, PIE. I don't have anything plugged into this at the moment, but you can see it already popped up here. I got a quick visual, right? So no signal, 1920 by 1080 at 3030, so I get a visual of resolution-wise. I get a visual of refresh rate, a little auto meter down here. I have a clock down here, or a timer for records, and I also have for the streaming down here as well. So I have nothing plugged in, so it says no signal, which is okay, but you can see these lights up here. If I hit any of these buttons, it does anything. And what if I go here? So I just click this. So there you go. So if I was, wanted to see less information, I can click on that. It's set to auto right now. Headphone volume, real quick. No signal. I've gone to HDMI, so it tells me what source I'm on right here by just clicking the arrow. SDI here, and then audio inputs, and I can see that between HDMI, SDI, XLR, USB audio. Interesting. So IPI just gets here, not connected, obviously. Firmware, I have the uptime, the CPU load, the CPU card, and I have the USB storage. So I get a quick visual of that as well, which is great to have. Channels, I can go into there, recording or streaming. Let's see if I did streaming, right, because this is what it's all about. So create a new one, and I'm going to go back actually. I don't want to get too far ahead. And I'm going to go over here. So me just opening this box up seems pretty easy to use. Recording is kind of going, that nothing's there. Inputs, I can select my input here. I have multiple choices. If I click into one of these right now, I can see resolution, audio levels, and audio delay. If I need to add delay for my stream, that has an option inside of there, which is great. Some other products don't have that. SDI, as well, if I added SDI, embedded that into my line, I can also add an audio delay on there, which is really good for streaming. I can do it on both audio, SDI, and HDMI. So I would assume, it's a safe bet to assume XLR has the same functionalities, right? So audio levels, input, LR and RCA. I have an audio delay again, and I have a gain now for the XLR, which is really good. And then an ability to mute on the fly for those times where maybe the music can't go through properly. If I'm playing something that's maybe not copyright protected or that I'm worried about, I can kill the stream without killing the video side. So that's really good to know. Go ahead and go back, go to the top here, and click on back. Whoops. So now I'm 3 layers in, right? And I see DHCP, you can turn it off and on. So if you're using a Mac product or something like that, you can worry about DHCP or any kind of machine that outputs this and has that ability. IP networks, networking. And again, if I wanted to just go back to the first upper level menu, exit, and I'm right back there. So this seems pretty easy to use, pretty quick and handy. I really like it the way this is. And if I wanted to, yeah, it takes me right out of there to where I gotta go. I gotta say, I'm really liking this as what I'm seeing. Tune in next time. We'll get the software plugged in and show you a little bit more about what this does. But right now, as of now, first impressions, this is a great little box. It's heavy duty. It's got, definitely, it's roadworthy. It's got vents to keep it cool on the run, unlike a lot of other projects. It does PoE plus, which I like as well. And I definitely like that there's a quick visual on the top here, standard, that comes with it as far as video signal goes on. I like the PCI here because it allows me to add an additional internal card to read out. And I like how you have the SD card for quick and easy access in the front there. So I'm actually kind of a fan of this. I can't wait to show you guys the next video where we dive into the menus a little bit on the computer. So tune in next time, guys. It's good to see you. I hope you liked our unboxing video. First impressions of it as of now are pretty high. Love to hear your feedback and your comments down below.